Hi everyone, today we are in Module 5, Algebraic Reasoning. This is of Level F of VMath. This is Lesson 5. Turn to page 19 to follow along and take notes. Our vocabulary for today is input-output table. This is a table that shows how an input value x is paired with an output value y. So if we notice the input, here we have the input. We would put a number in here. Here's what you have to do. You have to do plus 4. So you would do 2 plus 4. Then the output would be 6. Here you would do 10 plus 4 is 14. 20 plus 4, 24. Here you have to kind of go backwards. So you got to think, what do I add to 4 to get 12? We add 8. What do I add to 4 to get 8 or 10? 6. So that's, and then h would be the variable, and you could do, the output is h plus 4. Okay, so here's some reviews of numerical patterns. This is what we did the other day. So if you have m plus 3, when m equals 1, you substitute in 1 for m, and then you do 1 plus 3 is 4. Over here, now it says m equals 2. So m plus 3 equals 2 plus 3. We're substituting that in. That equals 5. Now, number 2, we have b times 5 when b equals 5. b times 5, well, if b equals 5, we would do 5 times 5, which is 25. And then here we have b times 5 when b equals 7. So b times 5, we would substitute 7 for b. 7 times 5 equals 35. So now when we do this in an input and output table, you will see a pattern. So notice we had the input is m. That's the variable. So that might change, because we would do m plus 3, but the plus 3 is always going to stay the same. And then you write the output. So then 2 plus 3 equals 5. And then if m is 3, we would do 3 plus 3 equals 6. 4 plus 3 equals 7. So notice this pattern, 4, 5, 6, 7. So if you go up by 1, the output also went up by 1. Over here now we're multiplying. So this is going up by 2. So we would have 9 times 5 equals 45. Oops, I forgot to put in this one. 7 times 5 is 35. And then 11 times 5 is 55. So notice this pattern. Now these are going up by 10. So each of these is going up by 2, but the output is going up by 10. Use the expression p times 3 and the input value of p equals 5 to find the output value. So we have to input 5 for p. So we're going to do 5 times 3, and then our output is 15. So an input is putting it in, and then the output is what you get. All right, here's some more examples. Let's fill these out. I'm going to zoom in and make it a little bigger for us here. Okay, so we have n, or the input is n, and the expression is n times 5. So we have 0 times 5 is 0. 1 times 5 is 5. 2 times 5 is 10. 3 times 5 is 15. Over here, our expression is 8 plus a. So let's fill this in. So if a is 8, the first number we're always putting in here is 8. So let's fill those in, because that's the expression. Then we're doing a is 8. Here a is 7, then 6, then 5. So 8 plus 8 is 16. 8 plus 7 is 15. 8 plus 6, 14. 8 plus 5, 13. All right, now we have our expression 7 times t. So that 7 is going to stay the same. So write all those 7s in. The t is the variable. That's going to change. Here, it is 0. Because remember, it tells us in this column what t is. Here t is 2. Here t is 4. And here t is 6. So 7 times 0 is 0. 7 times 2 is 14. 7 times 4 is 28. And 7 times 6 is 42. All right, the last one now. Here we have w is our variable. So notice in this expression, the variable comes first and then the 9 stays. So we can write the 9 over here in all of these. But then the variable w goes first. So 1, then 3, then 5, then 7. And then you can get the output. 1 plus 9 is 10. 3 plus 9 is 12. 5 plus 9 is 14. And 7 plus 9 is 16. Okay, so before you work on your own, you're going to complete an input-output table example. Here's using symbols, and then here's the words. So the input, then you have the expression, and then the output. So remember, the variable right here, you have to substitute in the expression. So for each input value, substitute the given input value into the expression. You're substituting it in, evaluate the expression, and write the output value in the table. So right there. Okay, you're going to complete page 21 on your own. Take your time. Ask for help if you need it. Good luck.